everybody, welcome to our last Marvelous Monday for the summer. This time we are going to do a whole bunch of stuff with balloons. So if you grab into your bag, you should have balloons stapled to some paper. Just kind of rip the staple apart, and then you have three different sizes of balloons. I'll put my bag on the floor. You should have two small ones, which you're going to save to do the paint project. And then you have a large one and a medium one. We just have medium ones because we ran out of the large ones. So I think you would want to use your large one for your hovercraft, which is what we're going to do right now. And then you each should have had one of these with some paper on it. And we forgot our crayons to decorate. Oh, she's got them. So Michaela is going to go ahead and decorate this because this is going to turn into our hovercraft. And it did take us a while to get this to work. We tried pop tops and they didn't work, and then we found out you could cut bottles apart and hot glue them. I apologize if yours comes unglued because that can happen. It did happen to us with our pop tops. That case, just kind of wing your CD around.
There you go.
But what color balloon should we use with it?
I don't know. I have a blue one. You have a red and a green.
I don't care which one we use.
I say red.
Red? All right, yeah. We will use the red one. I'm going to save this for later. This is going to be for our elephant card that we're going to make next, so I can have elephant ears to match my elephant balloon. So I did give you two colors that matched your larger balloon, so you can decide whether you want to use your extra large one for your hovercraft. I just think it gives you more air, so it'll make your hovercraft hover longer. I'm going to move the crayons, or do you?
Nope.
All right, I'm going to move the crayons because I'm going to let her blow up the balloon.
Okay.
And she will show you how to attach it, because Michaela got to make all of these, which was a lot of fun.
Okay.
And poke holes in them. That's going to be difficult to blow up a balloon with a mask on. We haven't practiced this, so. So, is it going to be easy to just put it on?
No.
No, you have to twist it. And I'm going to hold her hovercraft for her. So you may need help doing this. And she's going to put that on the bottle. And this is why this worked better than just a cap, because there was a lot more height to it.
Yeah.
Right, now she's going to untwist it.
And then you just scoot it around. Like a hockey. Kind
of like air hockey.
Yeah.
So it is kind of cool. We had fun making ours, and we had them up at the desk. We were playing with them. And everybody came by, they're like, what are you guys doing? And I'm like, making balloon hovercrafts. So I'm going to go ahead and let her blow up the balloon one more time.
Okay, let's see if we can get it off.
So you guys can reuse your hovercraft. If your balloon breaks, then you can use your other balloons or go out and buy some. But it shouldn't break. You should just take it off really gently. So you can use this over and over again. If you have a sibling that's making a hovercraft, you could get on a table and do a hovercraft race and see who wins. That's a good idea. Because they are kind of fun. Mm-hmm. All right, so here we go. One last time on our hovercraft. All right, I'm going to let go. Let her. Whoa! Whoop. And there's our balloon hovercraft. So, I hope you guys have fun with your hovercraft and have some fun races. You could even race and see how far you can push yours before the balloon runs out if you don't have a brother or sister. But have fun with your hovercraft. We'll be back and we're going to make our elephant cards next. Thank you so much. Welcome back. We are going to make an elephant card now. Everybody should have gotten 4 pieces of cardstock, all in different colors. I did that so you could pick and choose what you want. I figure when you do the balloon painting, you're going to probably want to do more than one because it's really fun to paint with balloons. So let us pick out what color we want for our card. My big balloon is green, so I don't think I'm going to do green. I think I will go ahead and do orange. Oh, you're doing orange?
I'm doing
All right, I'm going to do white or blue. I'm going to do blue for mine.
Orange is my husband's favorite color.
Okay.
And elephants are my favorite animals.
All right, so she's making a
Yeah.
card for her husband.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do, and mine's got a little bit of oil on it from all of our packing up, but I'll give it to my husband. He won't care. Fold your paper in half. I suggest putting your elephant going this way because with the balloon, it might hang down a little bit too far. You can do that if you want, but I'm going to put mine this way. You know what? How about one of us does it one way? You're going to do sideways? All right. So I'm going to do one way, or you're going to do another. Like I said, with your big cards, I gave you 2 pieces of paper that match, not your big cards, your big balloons. I gave you colors that match. If you don't want your elephant's ears to match, they don't have to, because that's the fun of art. So I'm going to go ahead and make some elephant ears. I'm going to take my balloon, place it on top of my paper, so I know how big it is. I love elephant ears. Do you like eating elephant ears at the fair?
I do.
They're delicious.
Those are some of my favorites. That and just fair fries.
Yeah.
Those are really good. But elephant ears, that's where it's at.
All right, so these are my elephant ears. You can see that there looks kind of like a bad dog bone. But I'm going to go ahead and start cutting mine out. And we forgot glue, but you could glue the elephant ears down, but we're going to go ahead and use tape since that's what we have here. But you could probably glue your elephant ears down if you wanted to. Now, if you want to write something inside of the card, if you're going to write on the side where the elephant is, you might want to do that before you tape your elephant on, because it might be difficult to write with a balloon underneath. But I usually leave that side of my card blank, so I don't have to worry about that. It's kind of funny when you're cutting it out without the balloon there.
I think probably the best part about having the elephant sideways is you can make the ears super big.
That's true. That's true. Mine were confined a little bit, so that's how mine fit on there. Because there's nothing like big-eared elephants.
Right.
But I'm going to throw my paper out and see if I'll make the basket, which I probably won't. Nope. But I'm going to go ahead and tape my ears down since we don't have glue here.
Excuse me.
You're fine. And the reason why we got tape is we did try gluing the balloon down. We tried glue sticks, we tried Elmer's glue, we tried tacky glue, and it just didn't work. So I have my ears on there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop a piece of tape, which you will want to do for this, or else your elephant's not going to sit very well. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on this way so that it won't pull it down when people hold it up, when they show everybody what a cool card they got. Because when I saw this, I'm like, that is adorable. So there is my elephant right now. To put on eyes, you could use a regular marker, but it's going to come off, so you'll have to use a permanent marker. I'm going to put eyes on my guy, which is kind of hard to do. So they might look a little silly, but that's okay. There's one eye. There's another eye. And I'm going to draw those lines on his trunk to make it a little bit more elephanty. Again, I'm creating words, elephanty. So here is my elephant. And I can go ahead and write inside. I'll tell my husband to have a good day.
I shouldn't have tried to be so creative with the eyes.
What'd you try to do?
I tried to give it like
She
nice
tried to make eyelashes. It didn't work. You want to keep it pretty simple because your balloon moves.
It does.
So I can go ahead and bring this home to my husband now. My elephant, it says, have a good day. With a bunch of oil on it, but he won't notice. And there's Michaela's. That's very cute.
Thank you.
You could come up with some cute saying about peanuts, because they like
Yeah.
peanuts. Elephants never forget, too, so you could do something about elephants never forget.
They have really good hearing because they're big ears.
Yep. Hearing, and I love you as big as an elephant, but I'm sure people would love to get a card like this, so go ahead and make your elephant card, and you could drop it off at a nursing home if you don't have anybody to give it to, because a lot of nursing home people, they're kind of sad because they're stuck in their buildings and would like to get some cards, so go ahead and send it on to a nursing home. So, all right, we're going to come back and we are going to paint with balloons. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to finish up with balloon painting. You should have 3 pieces of paper left, depending on what color you used. If you grab into your bag, you should have 2 containers of paint. So I'm going to go ahead and put my paint on my plate. And like Michaela said, I'm using fancy plates. Because it's washable paint, so you can just wash it off. It's not a big deal. If you have paper plates at home, you can use paper plates, but this way, being a little environmentally friendly. So I had her blow up my balloons because I did not want to blow up balloons on camera. So I'm going to let her blow them up. If you blow them up too big, they're going to cover up a whole bunch of area on your paper. So she blew mine up on 2 different sizes for me, which is really nice. So we will let her blow up her balloons.
Okay.
And you should use your 2 small ones. You don't need big balloons for this because the smaller the better.
I'm going to do a really tiny
A really tiny one? Awesome. That's a medium one. You don't want that one. These are a little bit easier to blow up under a mask, aren't they?
They are. Yeah, that's
all right. So it doesn't matter what color balloon you put in what color paint, but I'm going to go ahead and you just dip your balloon in your paint. And you kind of want to wipe it off a little bit because you don't want too much in it. You take your balloon with the paint and you just dab it all over your piece of paper. Then if you run out of paint, I had a lot in the beginning, and then as you run out, go ahead and get some more paint. Now see, mine is pretty clear, so I'm going to actually go ahead and use my smaller balloon in my different color paint. Kind of rub it around, make sure it's all over there. And go ahead. And just kind of paint around with your balloons. It's kind of a fun thing. When you're done, you can let this dry. She's having lots of fun. She's doing 2 at once. Look at her go. That's kind of fun. I am actually going to try and make a flower.
Ooh, that'd be
So
fun.
I'm going to have a pink center for my flower. Boop. So there's the center for my flower. And I will make purple petals. Yours was kind of fun doing 2 at once.
Yeah.
And since I want them to all look the same, I will probably refill my paint a little bit more than I usually do. And look at that. There's my flower. What do you think of that?
Ooh, I like it.
That's fun. So that one, I guess they could fold into a card.
Yeah.
Draw a stem on it after it dries. Actually, I could draw a stem on it now. You left the markers up. Good thing.
Okay.
Hand me those markers with your hands full of balloons. I'm going to go ahead and make a stem and some balls. So there's mine, and I can fold this in half when it's dry and make a card. I just thought of something else we could do. I'm going to go ahead and fold my card in half. This is always fun to do.
Oh, and do this.
I'm going to do one side with a lot of paint. So I have it folded in half. I'm going to do one side with a lot of paint, so you want it kind of goopy. And actually, can I use some of your orange
Yes,
to
I
add
was
more?
just about to ask, can I use some of your dark purple?
You sure can.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
the fun
trade
of
balloons.
sharing.
Thank you.
So I'm going to go ahead and gob these up. So there it is. I painted on one side, and now I'm going to close my card on the inside and rub it around. Oh, look at her. She's like using it as a brush. See? Painting with balloons is fun. I'm going to open it up, and look at that. That's pretty cool. Kind of looks like a face, doesn't it?
I like it. Or like a little butterfly.
A butterfly,
there.
yeah. That's kind of fun.
It is.
So what are you making with yours?
A moon.
A moon. There you go.
And then, I don't
Purple
know how
moon.
to make stars, but somehow I might.
You could probably just dab it
Yeah.
and just dab just a
Or
little
like
bit really fast.
clouds.
Uh-huh. What color cloud do you want? Pink or orange?
I'll do pink.
All right, here she goes. She's gonna make stars now or clouds. Whatever.
We'll do
Oh,
cloud.
she's making clouds.
There we go.
What fun!
Yeah. There we go.
That's pretty cool. Show them what you made. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So again, you can go ahead and make these for your friends and family. And we gave you 3 pieces of paper because just like us, we had fun just finding different ways to paint with balloons.
Mhm.
We hope you guys really had a fun summer with Marvelous Mondays. Feel free to log in your reading and come in and get some prizes for your reading. And we look forward to seeing you later on in the year. Thank you so much and have a good day.